Welcome to Ravens Over. Please subscribe to my channel, also the notification bell, like this video and share. I'm giving a warning that this video may contain strong language and profanity, may not be suitable for children and sensitive to adults. I want to share with you what they did to one of our sisters that has been murdered and living her truth. Her name was Neulisa Luciano Ruiz. Now I want to share the story about her life and living and what they did to her in this world we living in. Welcome to
Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody getting it for you? What's going on, people? Subscribe to my channel.
Okay, she was known as Alexa, and I'm going to share her name is the way she said it, more so than the reports went out. Now, the transgender woman was killed in Puerto Rico after using a women's bathroom. A video shared on social media appears that the woman was being shot less than a day after she was reported to the police for using the women's bathroom. A transgender woman named Luisa, better known as Alexa, was shot and killed on early Monday morning in Toa Banja, Puerto Rico, officials confirmed on Tuesday. She was killed hours after someone called the police to report that Alexa was using the women's room at the McDonald's restaurant. A video that appears that shows that Alexa's killing was uploaded on social media. At least two voices can be heard. A disturbing video, which is still on YouTube as of Tuesday afternoon. Hey, can you give me some of that, as one of the persons was saying. It is unclear if the person spoke again on the video or other people did, but it is what could be made out. We are going to shoot you up. Let's spin the tires on this motherfucker. I bet I'm going to shoot him. Then the sounds of gun shooting heard the following shots. So they knew where she was at. They came to a place where she was at, homeless, in a shelter basically, and they killed her. She's like living off the swamp. And they, not only that, she's already down, and now you're just going to come and kill her. Unbelievable. However, let me go on with the story. Then the shots of a gun loading can be heard, followed by at least 10 shots. Puerto Rican police announced on Tuesday that they have received tips and suggest that 4 teenagers were involved in the crime, according to the Telemundo Puerto Rico. Now, police said that Ray's body had yet to be claimed by her family. Pedro, a San Juan-based LGBTQ activist, demanded that the authorities investigate the slant of a hate crime in the statement posted on the website. And Pedro said that Alexa was stalked and haunted prior to her killing, and that the video posted shows that the crime was a hate crime motivated by intolerance. Pedro also chat as far as the conservative groups had promoted panic around the idea of transgender people using the bathroom that correspond to gender identity. We also scold the media for misgendering. Alexa's initial report claimed that a man in a black dress had been killed. In the description of Pedro equated that the promotion of transphobia. We must denounce the hate of fundamentalists and groups promoting climates that promote trans people here using the bathroom. Carmen, the mayor of San Juan, a candidate for governor of Puerto Rico, calls attention on Alexa's death along with surrender activism. You can feel the pain of Pedro and all of those who understand that the lives of our transgender people are worth the same as our compatriots. Some wrote on social media. Puerto Rico government Wanda said on Tuesday, everything points to being a hate crime, and that's how it will be treated. In honor of Alexa's combat the misgendering of trans people, and the news reports that the Twitter supports on hashtag these names. I'm just gonna say Alexa, and the LGBTQ activist civil rights organization called the attack on Alexis completely unacceptable. Puerto Rican laws enforcement authorities must expeditiously throughout to investigate the horrific crime, including a post on social media. The group stated. Okay. It's bad enough the child was already homeless. It's bad enough the child's family basically probably abandoned her. So let's think about this. You're abandoned, you're homeless, you're broken, your soul is broken, you just want to live in your truth. You're not bothering nobody. Hell, we smile at people that can't even stand us, and we try not to create conflict. And we know you don't like us. And we smile and we walk away. Some of us are not even given the privilege of even walking away. You done degraded us. You done shot us down. You have said mean things to us. And we're not having the privilege of walking away after you felt like you were empowered by hurting us. Let's try this again. I'm homeless. I'm broken. I'm living on the streets. I'm already down. But not only that, you want me dead. I got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot out. And you feel like, okay, let's put them both in. But in the same breath, those 4 teenagers don't want this to happen to their mother, their sister, or them. But in the same breath, they do it to somebody else. But when confronted in these situations within them, they will get upset. They become angry. They want to combative. They want to fight. Because you're treating them bad. But they don't want you to do that to them. But they go and kill somebody else. So allegedly it was 4 teenage boys. Allegedly they found them in. You know, it is so horrible when you're a person not bothering nobody. Seems like you're the target for everybody's bother. But I said it before and I'm going to say it again. It's going to come a time when these trans women is going to get tired of this, and this situation is going to turn around crazy. It's going to be a lot different when they get really tired. And when they get really tired, they ain't going to give a damn about living or dying, because at that point they are finished with your goddamn misgendering and your judgment. You coming for them, they're going to get tired of it. It's called death by suicide. That means I don't give a fuck if you kill me as long as I kill a few motherfuckers before I leave. They gonna get tired. And when they get tired, don't say what's wrong with them. Because if you poke the bear long enough, somebody may bite your ass. They gonna get tired of just killing them. And they keep giving you love and you kill them. They give you love and you kill them. They give you love and you kill them. They try to walk away from you, kill them. They try to stay away from you, kill them. They gonna get tired. Anyway, I'm going to share with some more information that's found out in reference to more people that basically want to sign on. And I want to share his story with you. I was checking through the thing, doing a lot more digging. His name is David on Twitter, Begnall. And I thank him for standing in the truth. So thank you, David. God bless you. You know, because he's one of the allies and stuff. He's very upset behind this whole thing. But check it out.
A transgender woman was murdered in Puerto Rico this morning. Her body was found, according to the Puerto Rico Police Department, around 3:50 this morning in the middle of nowhere in the municipality of Toa Baja, right near an intersection. No houses around, no businesses. Police say a pretty desolate area. I've spent all day trying to get details for you, and I waited to post this story until I could speak with someone from the Puerto Rico Police Department, and I spoke with the lead investigating agent in the case. Everything I'm about to tell you comes from him. The investigation is ongoing. As of right now, the individual's body is at the Forensic Sciences Center, and no one has claimed the body. No family has come forward at this time. Let me start from the beginning. Yesterday, there was a call to police from an employee of a McDonald's in Toa Baja who said that there was someone in the bathroom who the individual believed was a man who was dressed as a female inside the ladies' restroom. That's how the call came in to the police department. The police responded and spoke with a woman who said that she was inside of a bathroom stall, and when she walked out, she saw a man, that's how she termed it, in there dressed like a lady who had a mirror. And her concern was that this individual was using the mirror to act as a peeping Tom. When the police got there, the lady told them she could not prove that this individual was using the mirror as a peeping Tom. She just saw the individual in a bathroom stall, and the individual had a mirror, and so it concerned her. Police officers spoke with the individual, who identified herself to the police as Neulisa Luciano Ruiz. That is the name that she gave to the police. Now, on social media, you may see the name Alexa floated around by some people. Again, I can only go by what the police are telling me was the name they were given by the individual at the scene. So this is all happening at a McDonald's. The individual tells police that she is homeless and that she was using the restroom. The complainant, who initially called the police, did not want to press charges. The individual in the bathroom, the female in the bathroom, who also talked about seeing a mirror and being worried about what that meant, didn't file charges as well. The police filed an incident report and left. The individual, Neulisa, left the police department on foot and started walking. Shortly thereafter, there were posts on social media that were disparaging toward this individual, vulgar, homophobic, transphobic, and inaccurate. Inaccurate because, according to the police, before I say that, let me say this. Some of the posts and those that I've read, which by the way have been deleted, said that this individual was in fact in the bathroom acting as a peeping Tom, and people should be worried and protect their kids. The police official who I spoke to today said that there was no evidence that this individual was acting as a peeping Tom. There was no evidence that this individual was bothering people. There's no evidence that the individual was harassing people. There again is no evidence, according to police, no evidence at the scene of the McDonald's that this individual was doing anything criminal. The social media posts said that she was, and the social media posts picked up a lot of traction. 3:50 this morning, Neulisa Luciano Ruiz was found shot dead at the intersection in Toa Baja in the rural desolate area. The individuals who shot and killed her recorded themselves doing it. They posted a video where they drove up to her, and I'm not going to read you everything, and I definitely am not going to post the video, but I'm pulling up right now what was said, because I want to see if there's something I can pull from it, just to give you the proper context. I'm not going to post that video. In the video from the killers, there is foul and suggestive language. The killers say to her, "Hey, give me that blank," referring to her rear end. Then they say, "Hey, we're going to shoot you." Then they yell other disparaging words at her, and then the shots ring out. One of the questions I had for the police was whether any family has come forward. One thing the police told us is that they know who the family is, that the family is from the Carolina area, and that they've gone to the family's home, but no one has opened the door, so they've not been able to communicate with the family yet. I reached out to the Forensic Sciences Center and spoke with the public information officer, who said that in fact the body at the Forensic Sciences Center is the transgender woman who died this morning and was killed in Toa Baja. They do not have a positive identification because no one has come to claim the body. So Forensic Sciences is in the process of working to positively identify her. Now the police department says that they are comfortable and they have enough to positively ID the individual, the transgender woman who was murdered this morning, as the same person who was at the Walmart the day before and experienced the complaint being filed against her to where police were called. There is another video that has surfaced on social media, which I believe was recorded about a year ago, which appears to show Neulisa, as she identified herself to police, laying on a concrete bench. I'm not sure if it was at a park or a bus stop. There is a individual who is talking to her. That individual appears to have brought her some food and something to drink. And from what I can tell, based on the translations that I've seen, this individual says to Neulisa, how are you doing? And Neulisa at some point says that she is homeless, she's been struggling with depression, and that her family may have disowned her. I want to give you this information from the Human Rights Coalition, the HRC as it's known. They sent me this statement today. Quote, "This is a horrifying crime that must be investigated with the utmost thoroughness and care. This victim, who is yet to be publicly identified, was a human being, a member of a community, a friend, and a family member. They had dreams, hopes, hobbies, and did not deserve to have their life taken from them. HRC has heard that this victim was experiencing homelessness, further highlighting the ways a toxic mix of transphobia and misogyny conspire to put the transgender community at risk of extreme violence." There was also a statement from Pedro Julio Serrano, who is an LGBT activist on the island of Puerto Rico, who sent a statement earlier today saying, "We are urging authorities to investigate the hate angle in this horrific case. We don't yet know all the details, but she was harassed, hunted, and brutally killed. There's no doubt that transphobia and intolerance had much to do in this case. Trans people are human beings that deserve to live with respect, peace, and dignity. As of right now, the police are not classifying this as a hate crime, but they are looking into the possibility that that may in fact happen here." I do want to leave you with this. One thing that the individual, the police official leading the investigation, said to me before we got off the phone was, "Please don't stop following this case." And I thought that was interesting. He said, "Please continue to follow this because we all want justice for this person." So when I have more, you will hear it.
So once again, I'd like to say thank you, David, for even putting this on Twitter, to even acknowledging it. And the reason why I wanted this very important as far as showing the shooting of her, because I want to show people that we are minding our business. She's already homeless in a shelter, look like on a, not even a shelter, it's on a swamp. And they come and kill us. And then there's always a story being told, well, you shouldn't have did this, well, you shouldn't have did that. She didn't do anything but exist outside. And I feel it's important that you need to see how we're being murdered, how we're being killed. For using a bathroom in McDonald's when it's a unisex bathroom for anyone to use, men or women, and to be murdered, it's unacceptable. Unacceptable. And I get tired of cutting people say, well, because sometimes people don't get it. Sometimes people need a rude awakening to see, well, maybe these girls really not doing anything. Maybe they're just trying to exist like us. Maybe they're really real. Yeah, they're real people. I'm tired of screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm tired of saying, you need to care about us. We're real people, when y'all don't really care. But in the same breath, if the conversation changes, oh, I can't believe what they're doing to me. But if that was your mother, or your sister, or your brother even, y'all would have a fit. We live in a very hypocrite world. When a person just living in their truth is treated like a criminal that killed millions of people and haven't done none of this. I'm different than you. Can you accept that? I guess not, because blacks can't seem to get along with whites, and whites can get along with everything else, and blacks can't seem to get along with anything else, and black people on colorism, and everybody just seem to be so much in consumed with everybody's business when you could just mind your business. Here's a thought. Get to learn someone new without judging them. Say, hey, I didn't know about this. Hey, teach me. Without judgment. Y'all don't do that because it's more easy to judge until you're judged and you're so upset and you're having a fit. I pray this world get well soon. But I know sometimes my prayers go unanswered many times. But you know it's really sad when a girl has to be murdered the way she was killed, like a dog on the damn street. And even dogs should even be killed. Period. This was a human being. This was one of God's children. Y'all gonna pay for this. God sees all things. And trust and believe, karma's got your name on it. And sometimes it's not even you. It's somebody that you really love, that you can't save. Because when it sits on your lap, don't say why. Just say, oh, I'm getting it back. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top there's an Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow back. Comment below. Share this video everywhere you can. We have to send a message that if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. And I'm tired of putting RIP. That means nothing. We're not a joke. We're not a joke. And unfortunately, I can scream at the top of my lungs, but sometimes I feel like very few are listening, and very few are caring. Rest in peace, Alexa. Rest in peace. And remember, hit the notification bell so this way when I do the update on this girl's life, I could give you more information that I found out. So make sure you subscribe and share the video wherever you can. Please comment below, let me know how you feel about this. Let you know I love you, and thank you for watching. Catch the rain.